Hi, everybody. This is Sherry Leopold, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. I have another 2023 WOW Warrior with me. I want to welcome and congratulate Abby Bassie Cripps. Thank you so much for being here with me, Abby.
And it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
And congratulations on this honor. I'm so happy that this honor is being bestowed on you. You absolutely deserve it 100%.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate the kind words.
Oh, thank you. I really want everybody to know a little bit more about you, Abby, and you have a really interesting story, but can you tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and how you serve?
Wow. How I serve came from back in the early days of the 80s. I was learning computers from my dad with hand-me-downs, and it was to the point where I'm helping friends and families, but it was always an educational experience for them. And as time went on, it became a kind of a automatic counseling with education and repair all in the same process. And uh, so it's been a passionate hobby, and that's where I really love is to help people. Uh, they're all stressed out and get a smile back on their face.
Just I'm smiling because this might have been my smile 5 minutes ago that you were giving to me. So, and I am a proud recipient of many of your much of your help, shall we say, when it comes to computers. And I know that you have a lot of layers and the different things that you do, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But first, I'd really like for you, Abby, to share what being a woman of worth, a WOW warrior means to you personally?
And I that is a big question. For me, it's the combination of being patient, being kind, being helpful, um, and all in the knowledge of computers, all as a package, gives me the power to help. Uh, the the joy of it all as well.
Oh, I love that, and it's truly who you are, and who you are is pretty awesome. So I want to ask you, because we've just discussed your awesomeness, you got there somehow. I want to know if you have had any very powerful women, either guides, mentors, women who have influenced your journey in what you've accomplished that you'd like to acknowledge.
Well, yes, there's a childhood aspect of Wonder Woman and the Bionic Woman, but then there's the real life aspect, which my mom was a big influence on me for that. And then of more recent is people like our pastor's wife, and of course friends like you. Um, so that's where my power comes from.
No, that's so I love hearing those kinds of stories of impact and where it really has made a difference for you. And sometimes even at the time we don't even realize that it is making such a difference. But and thank you for your kind words as well. So I do want to ask you, as you have developed your business and gone through your life, have there been any big challenges that have arisen for you? And if so, could you describe one of them and actually maybe give your strategy for solving that, Abby?
Yes. One of the issues I came across, which was quite a challenge, and not impossible, I already knew what to do, but the customer was in tears had been fed up with Apple support. Apple support made the problem worse and worse. And uh, I came into her life at the right time, and I was able to go through the process with her step by step. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to go about it. And gave her some peace of mind, calmed her down, that everything was going to be saved, and that we did a format, an Apple computer format, and put all her programs back on, configure her programs, and get all the data back in place where it's supposed to be. It all stemmed from the fact that she had a virus on her Apple computer. And we were able to resolve that. And now she won't have any more viruses.
Oh, that's amazing, and, like, who doesn't need that go-to person, which is why in the WOW Warrior magazine, you are the Tech 911, columnist, so be sure to follow that, for sure, and Abby's knowledge, so thank you for sharing that. I think that that's a common problem. I actually have a different question for you, and I guess maybe it's something that I would consider that maybe has been a challenge for you. In tech, I think, and maybe it's just me, that it's a very male dominated field. Can you share? Have you had any challenges in that realm of where either it was difficult to break into or to be taken seriously, or in that way?
Well, I found that, yes, I have to agree that I found it very male dominated, just as I found trucking was. Trucking was my career for 30 years. And because I found the male dominated aspect of tech, I never thought of going into it as a job. I have a unique approach. I don't just say, okay, take the computer, format it, give it back, and the people don't have their files. And they got to start all over. Uh, I have a very customer oriented approach. And so it never dawned on me to do it as a business until I finally retired. And I'm humming and hawing. What am I going to do? I just don't want to sit around watching the boob tube. I got to do something. And it dawned on me, why not do something I enjoy? And so I started 2015, I started doing this full time.
That what a great story. And like I told you that she had a very interesting story. And that's what I meant. That leap from trucking, which was already, such a male dominated field anyway. But I think that that just shows your courage, Abby, in that, you went with what you wanted to do and what you felt, fulfilled you, without giving a whole lot of thought to whether or not you should do it or not. And I think that that's like the definition of a WOW warrior, right? Somebody who just like decides she wants something and she goes for it and does it doggedly regardless. And you know what? I honestly think that you being a woman in this field is delightful because, and it's a word that you used earlier, was being patient, and I know it is definitely one of your strong suits. But I think in that tech world, when you said the woman called you in tears, I'm not sure that most men are able to understand that response. Shall we say? So I will just express the appreciation for all women and for your patience when that is what you want to do, is cry when things are not working correctly. So I'm just going to send all the appreciation to you for all those people and for going into a field that is male dominated and dominating the field. Let's just say that. So I do want to say congratulations to you again, but I want to ask, I always say I can't let you go without asking the hard question too. It's not the hard question, it's the one that people go, oh. I always say, when 100 years from now, Abby, when you are no longer here in physical form on this earth, what is it that people are going to say about Abby Bassie Cripps? What is the legacy that you're leaving?
I once was asked that not long ago, and my legacy would be that um, uh, that I was a very empowering, very helpful, very kind woman who could help with a lot of different problems. Uh, it's a hard question to answer because it's um, what's my uniqueness? My uniqueness is the ability to help calm people down.
I would agree with that very much so. And anyone who knows you would know that's true, because people come to you at a time, obviously, most of the time when they're like upset over something, which is actually why it's Tech 911. Like, please help me, which we're going to talk about right now. I do want to make sure that people know, Abby, how to connect with you. And I want to I want to have you talk about, you have a beautiful gift for our viewers, because that is the kind of woman that you are. And I'd love for you to share a little bit about what that gift is, if you would.
Well, the gift that I'm offering is a PDF, short PDF on the 10 top tips for internet safety. And the idea is to get you in the right direction for what you need to do to be secure on today's internet.
Oh, that's awesome. So I'm gonna have you tease us and give us just one, Abby. So people will understand what kind of helpful tips are on your PDF. So which one would you like to share with us?
Oh, there's so many good ones.
Oh, just pick one.
Yeah, pick one. Okay, here's one. Using a VPN all the time, not just when you're traveling, but use it even when you're at home. A VPN, a virtual private network, and it will help save a lot of headaches for you.
Awesome. And I do want to remind our viewers that you can go to tech-assist.ca. And that .ca is because Abby is from Canada. So I don't think I mentioned that, or we mentioned that, but the web address is tech-assist.ca. So be sure to grab your freebie and your top 10 tips for internet safety. I do want to say congratulations again to you, Abby. I'm so proud to have you as a 2023 WOW Warrior, and welcome to the WOW Warrior community.
Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate it.